Divine Feminine Educator. And boy, oh boy, am I triggered and freaked out. In this video, I want to talk about boundaries, boundaries in the bedroom. And this is a clear boundary for me, what's happening right now. So are you able to to create a healthy boundary for yourself? Do you even know what a healthy boundary is? Do you know what it takes to set a healthy boundary in relationship? And in the Native American way, they say, "Oh, matakiwasan," which means all my relations. And there's something happening in my bedroom that I am not going to tolerate. I'm just not going to tolerate it. Woo! So let me tell you first, I have a link to an article in this live or video. And it's an article on 3 keys to setting healthy boundaries. So I'm just going to go over them, and I'm going to tell you what's happening in my bedroom that I will not tolerate, that it actually having a clear no activated me, made me say, no, I am not going to tolerate this in my bedroom and in my bed. No way. Okay. So let me give you the 3 keys to setting healthy boundaries. Number 1, connect to your inner world. Okay, if you're not connected to your inner world and what's happening to you emotionally, people will just walk all over you. Maybe even things will walk all over you. Maybe even entities or bugs or whatever will walk all over you. Number 2, don't lose yourself in relationship. It's nice to be able to find a place of equanimity in relationships, because often we attract just the opposite person, right? But sometimes you have to say no. But you can say no in a nice way, or sometimes, like I'm having to go through right now, I'm going to say no in a way that this is not going to work for me. And I don't know the future. I do not know what's going to happen, but I have a very clear no. So knowing your clear yes, knowing your clear no, and really being loving about it. Now, my situation, I don't know if I can be loving about it. I'm pretty activated right now. But number 3, keep your energy field bright. And that's what's motivating me right now. I have to keep my energy field bright. I have to really care for my energy, my body, and I don't want it to be invaded. Boy, oh boy, wait till you see what I'm going to be telling you I'm going to be dealing with. And maybe you've dealt with this before. So the keys to healthy boundary, and there's many more, but do you know how to set healthy boundaries? Do you even know what healthy boundaries are? Have your parents role modeled good, healthy boundaries? Or have you seen growing up a codependent relationship? Or an enabling relationship where one parent is addictive, the other one's the enabler. This is all unhealthy patterns. But what happened to me this morning just made me realize, that's why I wanted to do this video on boundaries, is because when you have a clear no, when you know what's not right for you, you don't have to put up a barricade. You can just be very clear and get into action and know that this is your no, and then take positive steps in the motion, in the direction that you want to go. All right, so let me tell you my story. I was waking up in the morning and I was getting bites and I didn't know what was happening. I thought it was a chair out in the patio that I had with a pillow on it, and maybe that's where I actually got them. But I have bed bugs, and bed bugs don't come. You can have bed bugs in the Ritz-Carlton. So it's nothing about me being sleazy or me being living in a poor environment or a dirty environment, in case you thought that might be the case. But I've never had bed bugs, and oh my God, I have to get rid of my over $1,000 or $2,000 mattress. I don't want to kill those bugs and then have a graveyard that I'm going to be sleeping in for the rest of my life. Anyway, I woke up, and it's taken me about 3 days to realize, because I washed all the sheets and I cleared everything and then I put them back on, and I woke up with even more bites this morning. I don't see the bugs, but let me tell you, I do not want to try to create a cooperative relationship with those bed bugs. No, I do not. I'm very clear that I do not want the bed bugs. Wish me luck. I don't know. I guess it's hard to get rid of bed bugs, and I just hope it's going to be super easy. But this is a clear no. I have a clear no. And this clear no, what I'm finding is this clear no. This is not what I want to have in my bed, in my bedroom. This clear no is actually motivating me, is actually energizing me, is actually freaking me out, because I'm like, ooh, not feeling good in my skin right now. Took a shower and pulled my hair up and it's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. Have you ever had something that makes in your life that makes your skin crawl? A situation in a relationship. Now, see, I'm having to have a relationship with bugs. Unbeknownst to me, they have invaded my space and they have encroached upon me. Now, I need to make peace with them. I'm using eucalyptus and I'm using peppermint and I'm spraying all over the place, and I'm going to go get some lavender. So I'm going to need to make peace with this situation. But I just wanted to share it with you. Okay. So think about, what are your healthy yeses and what are your healthy nos? You know, in relationship, it's always like this, the other person, it's like what their needs are and what your needs are. It's kind of, sometimes healthy boundaries can get, and you can do barricades instead of boundaries, can be very confusing. But that's why I did this video today, because it's very clear to me what my no is. I do not want to create a happy relationship with bed bugs. So think about it. What is your no? What is your limit? What is something that you do not want to tolerate? And you don't have to be mean about it. You just have to know that that is not what you want in your life. Maybe you don't want a partner that yells at you. Maybe you don't want a partner that does silent treatment with you. Maybe you don't want to live in a messy house. What are your definitive no's? And what action can you take? And do you know how to take it in a positive, productive way so that you don't distance people? I'm dealing with bugs. They're sentient beings too. But when you're dealing with a whole other human being that you're sharing space with, it gets challenging. So you're going to have to ride that space of really honoring yourself and honoring the other, and coming to a place of equanimity and communication and connection and cooperation. Can you do it? Read this article, and I hope that the article helps you out. Have a beautiful day, and wish me luck with my bed bugs. If you have any information, please let me know. Namaste.